Hello, 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 and welcome to my latest video. This is based on two lesbian flags, the Labrys flag, created in 1999, and the orange-pink lesbian flag, created in 2018, I believe. So we're just going to get straight into it. I am, at the moment, just pouring on the white for the background in the vague shape of the lips, and I'm just going to blow the white out so that I get the background colour in place. This is the second lesbian pride flag video that I have done. This one's not based on all of the various lesbian pride flags, but just two of them, because I thought the colours would hopefully work well together, and it posed a bit of a challenge for me with the orange and purple together, because orange and purple don't always play nice. So I thought I'd see where we would get to, and hoped that it wasn't going to create a god-awful muddy mess. Thankfully it didn't. It created a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of art. I love doing the lips or kiss or lipstick mark paintings. I'm probably just going to do these majority in pride flag colours, because I like having them done in pride flag colours. It's a nice little nod to your orientation that you can actually hang up in your own home. These will be available on gift cards. Gift cards? Cards. Sorry for the silence there. Yes, so they will be available on those, and I will also get some prints made up as well. And these will also be available on t-shirts if you particularly want a large set of pride flag lips on your chest. And that, I think, is probably the best way that I've managed to phrase that without giggling. So that was the purple going on, and the black's now going in for the colours, for the Labrys pride flag. And then I'm going to come in with the 7 colours for the orange-pink lesbian pride flag, which I realise actually on the intro had the 5-striped version, or I should have had the 7-striped version. I do apologise. But I've done the voiceover now, so I can't go in and change that, unfortunately. Well, I could, but I'm too lazy. And it's not going to happen. So just making sure that I'm getting the colours right there, mixed to the right consistency. You want colours on this type of pour to be a similar consistency to each other. And I'm just being careful to make sure that I'm getting the colours in the right order and the right shape, roughly, for the final, for the blowout, really. So I'm doing the orange colours first, then the strip of white, then doing the various shades of pink, and I will then just be blowing the design out. So this is the second part of a 2 lesbian pride flag themed videos. The last one you heard me prattle on about some lesbian history and the history of lesbian liberation in the UK, which was more closely aligned with general female liberation, because lesbians were oppressed more based on their gender, because women didn't have the rights that men had to, rent a house, get a credit card, get a bank account, get a mortgage, any of the things that modern women will assume, well, they might not actually assume they've been able to do all along, but would be absolutely, well, I was absolutely flabbergasted when I realised that my mum, who's only 35 years older than me, she gave birth to me when I was 35? No, she didn't. She gave birth to me when she was 35. Oh, the horror. Yes, so when my mum was growing up, she had to have financial documents countersigned by her husband or her dad. Mental. Absolutely mental. But that's how the world was. So I've put the colours down and I'm blowing the vague shape of a lipstick mark out. The lipstick mark design is half based on the lipstick mark on the lesbian pride flag, the lipstick lesbian pride flag, and also inspired by the talking lips at the start of the original Rocky Horror Picture Show. This design just reminds me of that, and that's what it was inspired by. So you're now going to see me faffing around, frankly, for the next 5 minutes, trying to get the shape of the lips right. Because you can get the shape right to start off with, and then blowing the colours out. Sometimes they'll blow in the right direction, sometimes they won't, and if they don't, that's fine. Just do what I'm doing here. Come in and take some colour off the canvas. Get the shape back to what you want it to be, then come back in with your base colour, your negative space colour, and redo the outline. I was very lucky with this piece. When I've come in with the white, it hasn't actually mixed too much with the colours. The way that you get it to do that is you make sure that you've dried off taken the paint off of the canvas before you put the white back on. But if you do find that your white is a bit thinner, or it's mixing in and you're kind of getting an off-white colour, that's fine, leave it. Wait for it to dry, and then paint the shape in. Paint the negative space back in. You are the artist. This is your creation. You can embellish and edit after the paint has dried. One of the glories of acrylic fluid art for me is sometimes you just have to accept what you get, and as you get more advanced, you know when to go in and make changes while the paint's still wet. You know that, hang on, this isn't right, you're going to have to go in and embellish. I have probably 10 to 20 pieces in my studio at the moment that I'm going to go in and embellish at some point. Some of them are just sat to the side while I'm waiting to decide how I'm going to embellish them. Some I know how I'm going to embellish them, I just need to get the time to do it. I've got a very big piece that is going to be a planetscape, and that's going to take me a few hours to do, so I need to actually make the time to do that and make sure I've got the space to do it, because it's a big canvas. So I'm just coming in with the heat wand to get the bubbles to come out, and then I'm going to come in once again to get the indentation with the little dip in the lips at the top. And I've done enough of these audios now. I really should know the name of that part of the lips, but I don't, so we're just going to go with what we've got. The shape's not quite right, but I will carry on faffing around, editing it, and getting it to be what I want it to be, and it does actually come out how I want it to in the end, which is glorious. I really do love this design. And this piece, as I say, will be available for prints, t-shirts, mugs. These are all print-on-demand things that I will get properly up and running on my website for various designs. So you can have some art or have a mug that quietly speaks to your own liberation or your own sexual identity, which I like having things like that are in plain sight. It's coded. If you know, you know. And unfortunately, in the world that we're living, which is very scary for LGBTQ plus people, I have a feeling over the next few years we're going to be coding more or code switching more, because it just doesn't feel safe in the UK until the existing government's gone. And even then, I'm not 100% sure that with the opposition Labour, that I think things will be better, but so much damage has been done to LGBT plus rights by the Conservatives. It's going to take a while to get that fixed. It's not a great feeling. But this is Pride Month, and I get to share my Pride art with you. So that is a plus. So please enjoy the rest of Pride Month. And I will see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, comment if you're so moved to, share with your friends, and just have a great time. And I will catch you again next time. Bye bye.